I'm good enough when I'm giving 1%. I'm good enough when I'm giving 0%. Okay, I'm good enough when I'm giving 100%. Today I got about 5% in me for this video and for this bike. Okay, so I'm gonna do my 5% on my glory. Welcome to Move with Alyssa, where we move our bodies, whether we're getting on the bike, treadmill, taking a walk, Stairmaster, sis, let's do it. We only need 15 minutes, let's just try. We're gonna not only work on our bodies, but we're also gonna work on that inner voice and the things that we tell ourselves. So let's get to it. I've been procrastinating doing this for a long time, but I'm telling myself procrastination is not today. There's days where procrastination is okay. There's days where we're going to rest and we're gonna feel damn good about doing so. But today is not that day. We're gonna get our ass up and we're going to get to it. All right, now we can start off seated if you need to. Let's start slow. Sometimes things in life require a slow start. We don't gotta sprint to the finish line. We can go slow and steady. So let's start off slow. Let's start these first couple minutes slow, and let's just get our minds right. Let's get our minds right so that way we can get our body right, and that way we can get our life right. It's all a domino effect. So today we're talking about ruminating. Those thoughts that keep us up at night, those thoughts that plague us in the morning, those thoughts that tell us the same shit over and over, that we can't do it, or that we're not good enough, or that we're not worthy. We're kicking that to the curb, okay? So let's start putting into our self-love bank, all right? And we're gonna put into our self-love bank is that we can do it under any circumstance. I'm good enough when I'm giving 1%. I'm good enough when I'm giving 0%. Okay, I'm good enough when I'm giving 100%. Today I got about 5% in me for this video and for this bike. Okay, so I'm gonna do my 5% on my glory. I'm not gonna go super fast, not right now at least, but when my body tells me it's okay to move, that's when I'm gonna move and go more. I think we gotta start getting more into what our body and our spirit is telling us, especially us as Black women. Sometimes we look at rest as defeat. Sometimes we look at rest as being unproductive. But sometimes rest is the most productive thing we can do. Now, as I'm talking all these wonderful things to myself, I feel like I want to get up. Okay, so if you are on a treadmill, speed it up just a little bit. All right, if you are on your feet and you're walking, just add a little pep in that step. All right, so just like life, right? Sometimes we get used to a certain mode. We think we're gonna be cruising, and it ends up being not a cruise. Sometimes you gotta end up getting up and doing something a little faster. Sometimes you gotta put in a little bit more effort, even when you feel like you don't. But the thing is, we can't let the feeling come first, because the feeling is not gonna come. The momentum brings the feeling. You just gotta do it when you don't feel like it. And I struggle with that a little bit, because I wanna push myself, right? I do wanna push myself, but I also wanna honor myself, especially as a group of women, a group of Black women who are so used to not honoring ourselves, so used to silencing our voices, and just doing what's expected of us, doing what's asked of us, trying to color in between the lines. And we're not doing that on this channel. We're gonna listen to our bodies, but we're also gonna give ourselves a healthy dose of pushing forward. All right, my breathing is getting a little labored, but I'm all right. Sometimes we gotta check in with ourselves and say, all right, even though this feeling is happening, right? This feeling of fear, this feeling of I'm pushing myself, this feeling of discomfort, that doesn't mean we stop. We check in and it's like, are you dying? No, we're not. So we can keep on going. Now, if you're getting a little tired, I still want you to push just a little bit. Give me 15 more seconds. Then we'll sit back down and take it slow. Also, if you're on the bike like me, I have my resistance up a few ticks. I gotta figure out this bike, but if you don't want to put resistance, don't put resistance. This is about building habits. Not everything you gotta see progress in tomorrow. I know us as Black women, we could build Rome in a day. We sure can. But we want to rewire that, because we want to start understanding that, nah, sometimes we just don't. So if you don't want to put up the speed on your Stairmaster, on your treadmill, on the feet, if you're walking, whatever it is that you're doing, you don't have to. This is good enough. Give me your 1% and I'll appreciate that. So let's keep going. All right, feeling good. We should be a little labored in the breath, especially if you don't work out that much. All right, so let's sit down or slow down. Keep going if you got it. But remember, you don't always have to have it. It's okay to not always have it. It's okay to be confused. It's okay not to have something in place, right? It's okay to not know. And I think that's something that working out, getting on the bike, getting up on your feet teaches you. because it's also a psychological process more than it is physical. So I'm not up here just working out my body and shedding fat, even though that's what I want to do. I want to be snatched and look good. But what's more important to me is my emotional health. And I know you guys can agree with me when we discuss our emotional health and how that suffers and takes the back burner sometimes. But not on this channel. Our emotional, mental, spiritual health comes first. We got to lock in with ourselves. All right, so let's get to it. I want to speed it up a little bit because life is calling me to speed it up right now. Sometimes one thing about success is it loves speed. All right, success begets more success. Sometimes we got to know when to speed it up. I got it in me. Yeah, I'm a little winded, but I got that shit in me. All right, so speed it up. Let's speed it up. So if you're walking, speed it up. If you're on the treadmill, speed it up. Let's try to stay at this pace for 30 seconds to 1 minute and see where that brings us. If you're feeling real fancy, you can even get up and give us what you got. I'm gonna try to push myself. I'm gonna try to push myself as much as I can. All right, I'm getting tired, but that's okay. I'm gonna survive through it. I'm gonna work through it like I always do. I'm gonna feel my way through it. I'm checking in with my body, asking myself if I'm okay. My body's like, no, you're not. But I know those are the limiting beliefs that I have as we work on that. My body's fine. Just because my heart is pounding and my legs are burning and I'm starting to get a little moist on my skin, it's not signals to stop. It's just signals that I'm working on uncharted territory. Or I'm working on territory that I need to be on, a new thing, right? So let's get a few more seconds of this in. Whether you're walking, speed it up. We got it. Speed it up. Just give me 1 minute. Or we got a few more seconds left. Let's speed it up. We got it. Sometimes things take speed. Sometimes you gotta give it your all. But you don't have to give it your all the time. We got 100 right now. But best believe, we about to be back at 1. Okay, let's have a seat. We don't gotta have some crazy race for ourselves all the time. If you're feeling like you want to add a little extra to it, you can even swing your arms, whether you're walking or you're on the Stairmaster. It may seem very insignificant, but even a little bit of movement adds to your calorie expenditure. Even a little bit of movement adds up. So I want you to remember that too, sis. That even the little bit of stuff that you do, even if it's a little effort, like 15 minutes on the bike, 15 minutes on the treadmill, 15 minutes doing whatever we're doing together, understand that that has a cumulative effect. It does. I'm having a hard time right now, but I'm pushing through, and so are you. So let's keep going. Let's swing those arms a little bit. We can even swing them a little bit more. That way, we're carrying more weight, and we're putting more of the burden on ourselves, because we can handle it. Let's keep going. We can slow it down a little bit if you need to cool off. This is definitely beginner friendly. It's also advanced friendly because this is more than just a workout. We have so many workouts. We don't need more workouts. We need more things that work out our mind simultaneously with our body because they are interconnected. And as Black women, we truly do need to understand the correlation between our mind and our body. Our body is made up of what? Our diet. We're going to talk about that a different day. But just understand that your diet, the things that you're eating, the things that you're thinking, anything you ingest, anything you take in is absolutely affecting the quality of your thoughts and of your feelings. So for my girls out there, let's get up for a little bit. Whatever you're on, let's go. If you deal with anxiety like I used to, okay, I'm going to denounce anxiety because I don't have a thing and neither do you. You may have anxious moments, you may have anxious feelings, you may have anxious times in your life, but you are not anxiety. That's not how you were made. You might have adopted that. You might have become depressed. You might have become saddened or fell into some sort of rut in your life, but that's okay because that's not the totality of who you are. And those things do get better. I'm no medical professional. Seek medical care, naturopathic if you really with me, but remember how healthy it is to move your body. Energy has got to move. You have to move. We can't be sedentary. We're all sitting on the phones, at work, barely moving, watching TV, rocking in the bed, scrolling endlessly on social media. we have to rebel. Right now, we are being rebellious. There's something I love about being a Black woman and being rebellious. It just feels good. It feels like my spirit is rejoicing when I say that, because I think it's rebellious to do anything that the status quo does not promote. And for us to even do something this simple, to get our ass up on that bike or whatever you're on, because you're moving your body with me. You might be in the bed right now, but next time you're gonna move your body with me. Anything that we do that is not what is promoted is rebellious, right? Everything is promoting us to eat more, get bigger, change this, change your nose, change your body, change your stomach, change your ass, change your hair. Everything is telling me to change it and change it quick, change it artificially. So when we do something so natural like moving, and we do something so healthy like monitor our thoughts that really breathe life into us. Like, just think about how much better you feel right now. If you've been with me this far, please comment down below. We're gonna run this channel up and we're gonna have a community of women with like mind toward just building. This is just the beginning. So if you're here, drop those fire emojis and let me know down below. Type in, I got up. All right, you got up and you put in that work today. Even if just 15 minutes, we're being rebellious today. Rebellion is gonna be what saves us. Because if we rely on the world to tell us how we should move, and we rely on the ways of the world, we're gonna be too damn worldly. All right? We're gonna be big, depressed, sad, and unmotivated, and lonely. And we don't want that. All right, so let's keep on going. I'm out of breath. I'm starting to break a little sweat on my back. My back is the first thing to start dripping. Starting to break a little sweat, but I'm feeling good. Your girl is blind, so I can't see how long it's been. So please give me some grace. It's supposed to be 15 minutes. I think we got a few more minutes left. And look at that. We got this. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. And one thing about us, we always got it. Even when we don't got it, we got it. Because one thing about being such a beautiful woman, a beautiful Black woman, wherever you are in this world, I'm speaking directly to you. There's a strength, and I know a lot of us want to move away from being strong. We want to move away from carrying things on our back, and I think we should. You know, I think we deserve to be fragile and weak sometimes, because there's also strength in admitting that. But you being who you are, the very nature of you is so buoyant and so resilient and so spectacular and so exceptional that even when you do nothing, even when you give 0%, you can still make a difference in your life. Use your thoughts, queen. Use your mind. Use your mind as your friend. Tap back in to that spiritual perspective. Whatever you believe in, your most high, tap back in. Do you understand the power that lies within you? Do you understand that when you speak, when you move, things change? Do you understand that? And if you don't, my next question is, how long have you been disconnected from that? Because we're going to connect you. We're going to plug you right back in like you was an iPhone. We're going to plug you right back up. Because no, man, we about to pop back into 2026. Let's send back in like we've been there before. We're about to be into 2026. We got things to get done. You having visions. You having thoughts about what you can do to be a better friend, daughter, person to yourself, mother, right? Granddaughter, all the roles that we have. You have visions of that business. And this is how we're going to manifest. This is how we're going to bring all that into existence. By working on our inner voice while we move. It's imperative that we think like this when we move. So that way we become addicted to the movement. It's good to have good addictions, right? Like, so if you smoking and you drinking and doing all that, you might want to, you know, ease up and lean more into this, because I promise you it's gonna feel good. Me personally right now, I never ever say I have a drinking problem, but baby, over the summertime, your girl is throwing it back, and I'm not mad about it at all. So, but because of that, October, November, December, I don't drink. I started this last year. I did 90 days, no liquor. So I'm doing the same thing now. I stopped. My last drink was on September 27th, my last little drinky drink. And next time will be sometime in January or whatever is the 90 days or more. Because I also want to do some sort of fasting as well. Whether it's fruit fasting, I did a 5-day water fast. Let me know down below. Do you guys fast? And if you do, what kind of fast do you do? But I'm saying all that to say the importance of leaning in to certain habits that prosper you, right? Nobody could take this away from you. Whether you're depressed, you're anxious, you're sad, you're mad, you always got that treadmill. You always got your 2 feet. Even if you don't have a machine, you don't need a machine. You got a block you can walk on, right? It's getting nice and cool. I like the cool weather. I like to walk with a little jacket and take my walk, stroll. But when you walk, when you do these things, understand that it's your time to reprogram your brain and to get a better connection with yourself and who you are, who you're becoming. We only speak nice things to ourselves. We deserve that. You deserve that. Everything that has happened, right? We all have so many unique stories that we listen to, so many different narratives going on about ourselves, whether we're enough or we're not, or who loved us, who didn't, who left us, who stayed. And when we get too deep into that, it takes away from your present. It takes away from the woman that you could be building, because you're too focused on what they did in the past. We can leave them in the past. The only thing we got is right now. And right now, we are speaking words of love. We are pouring into ourselves and each other. And we're going to continue doing so. So it's looking like our workout is stopping. I'm going to have a seat. Let myself just sit with everything that I said. Let that integrate into me. So if you want to take these maybe next 30 seconds, next minute with me, just to close our eyes in prayer, close our eyes and whatever it is that makes you feel most connected to yourself and the Most High. Let's just take this minute of silence to let all that integrate into ourselves. So you can mute it, but I also am going to say some things that help integrate that into us. Thank you so much to myself for me getting up today and getting on this bike. I thank you, God. I thank you, Most High, for continuing to love on me and continuing to acquaint me with what I can be every day, some way, somehow, whether I choose to rest or whether I choose to work out or whether I choose to show love or not. All of those days, I am on my journey. And all of those days, I have something to learn. And I don't have to beat myself up. I don't have to wish things were different. I don't have to want something else. All I have to do is lean into this moment and be completely present. So that way I can continue on my path, because my path only exists right now. The past and the future, I have no business worrying about. Why? Because anxiety is not my ministry. Depression is not my ministry. All those things that make me feel sad, miserable, and depressed, those type of thoughts, we completely rebuke from us. So in this moment, what is integrated deeply into our spirit is self-care. By watching the foods that we take in is self-love. By watching the way our mind works. And also movement. Energy's got to move in the body. So please help us get stronger in this mission as a group. Please help us get stronger in our spirit, so that way our flesh weakens and we're able to really prosper the way that we're supposed to. And so it is. I will see you ladies next time. Let me know about down below if this was helpful.